This 22. The Israel must never again come near the tent of meeting, or they will incur guilt and die. The Levites will do the work of the tent of meeting, and they will bear the consequence of their sin. The Levite will not receive an inheritance among the Israel. This is a perpetual statute throughout your generations. It just shows you throughout their generations, right? For I have given them the tenth that the Israelites present to the Lord as a contribution for their inheritance. That is why I told them that they would not receive an inheritance among Israel. And that's what the Lord instructed to Moses, right? Speak to the Levites and tell them, when you receive from the Israelites the tenth that I have given you as your inheritance, you must present part of it as an offering to the Lord, a tenth of the tenth. You see how many different versions of tithe they do? Your offering will be credited to you as if it were your grain from the threshing floor or the full harvest from his winepress. You are to present an offering to the Lord for every tenth you receive from Israelites. Give some of it to Aaron the priest as an offering to the Lord. You must present the entire offering due to the Lord for all your gifts. The best part of the tenth is to be consecrated. So what are we doing with it? Verse 31, what I open with. Then you and your household may eat it anywhere. It is your wage in return for the work at the tent of meeting. So bad enough the tithe is food and not money. The Lord want to make sure he see you eating it. That causes another problem. Because if I go back to Leviticus 27 and 30, that's where the tithe is implemented, right? When it first talked about. If I go up a few more verses before that, that's why my stuff was backwards. Now I remember. Verse 25, this King James Version, because I want you to see this. And all thy estimation shall be according to the shekels of the sanctuary. 20 garage shall be the shekel. It's telling you what you do with your money. Only the firstlings of the breach, which should be the Lord's firstling, no man shall sanctify, whether it be an ox or sheep, is the Lord. And it can be an unclean beast, then he shall redeem according to thy estimation, and shall add a fifth part of it thereof, or it is not to be redeemed, then it shall be sold according to thy estimation. Notwithstanding not devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the Lord, and all they have, both from man, beast, and field possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Everything devoted to the Lord must be holy to the Lord. Showing you this verse, I'm bringing it into the HCSB, Holcomb's, because this is the part that we see about David didn't want to give the field, take the field for free to present it to the Lord. He had to pay for it. This was part of the covenant. So there was different things, oh my God, that you had to actually pay for that had a monetary value to it. This will include your temple tax, your free will monetary gifts, buying sacrifices. That's why Jesus flipped the tables over, because there was stuff that was free, far as the tithe and the offering that was in the storehouse. But then there were sacrifices that people were buying so they can use to sacrifice, but people were selling them bootleg stuff. So all of that was the reason why Jesus flipped the tables, right? Then you got donations for the temple construction, right? So in all of this, let's do this. Because what I'm showing you before I start talking about giving, I'm going to actually show you some offerings that was in the Old Testament. And these offerings wasn't money. Let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 35. Let's start about verse 21. Everyone whose heart was moved and whose spirit prompted him came and brought an offering to the Lord to construct the tent of meeting for every use and to make the holy garments. These were people that helped with the tent of meeting, and this was monetary things that they gave. Both men and women came. All who were willing hearts brought brooches, earrings, rings, necklaces, and all kinds of gold jewelry. Everyone waved a presentation offering of gold to the Lord.